Hello guys, it is I, Kurt from Parade of the Gospel. We are at Point Beach State Forest in the Manitowoc County area, Wisconsin, and I cannot wait. This is going to be exciting now. We're having quite the day already. This is definitely going to be some memories for better or for worse. First time camping as a family. Yeah, you can tell we're inexperienced campers, we'll just put it that way. All kinds of stuff going on today. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're going to do some evangelism while we are here having fun. And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. I have some nuggets of truth. I have some Ray Comfort books that I'm going to put into that little library right there. And some gospel tracts. I've got some rubber bands, which is something I need to talk to you guys about in another video, but I brought that with, and maybe I'll lightly talk about it, lightly touch on it. But I usually come out here with my mountain bike. Used to do it last year almost every other day before I went to work. I would bike 16 miles out here and then do another 15 miles biking to and from work. And I would leave nuggets of truth with the campers. People come from all over the place out here to camp. Outside of the state, inside of the state, lots of opportunity to get the gospel out. Lots of bathrooms around here, can leave gospel tracts in there. We got the beach, Lake Michigan, right by here, right next door. It's like just a stone's throw away. It was actually on my right just a minute ago. So yeah, why am I by myself right now? Oh, we got two vehicles. I'm almost at our campsite. Oh man, what a day it's been so far. Crazy. But I can't wait to show you guys what we can do out here. So no, I'm just laughing at all the fun stuff, all the good times we're having already. It's all good though. So I bought some firewood. We're gonna have a cookout later, hopefully. Our campsite is number 60, right over here. But guys, I hope that this blesses you with some ideas that you can do when you're out camping somewhere. So let's see, where are we? Past these people up over here. Oh, we got kids in the street. Okay, there we are. There's the family. There's the Fully Free Films mobile. I don't care if you guys see my license plate and what are people going to do with that. Alright, I'll show you guys what we're going to do in a little bit. Alright, so we got 3 books here that we're going to drop off at the little library. We got this one that Chloe's looking at, all by Ray Comfort, Hitler, God, and the Bible. This next one is Einstein, God, and the Bible. And the next one is the Beatles, God, and the Bible, all by Ray Comfort, like I said. So we're going to drop those off right over here. We got a little library. Let's go, you guys. So I do have gospel tracts. You can kind of see them sticking out a little bit in all 3 of them. There it is. Now, by the time this video is put up, I probably did not release this other video where I went to about 30-some different little libraries in the Manitowoc area. There are a bunch of them, but what we did was we went around and stuffed a lot of books with gospel tracts. So if you want to find out where the little libraries are in your community, you can go to that website right there. Oh, people have been putting stuff in here, I've noticed, because last time there wasn't that many there. So, there we go. But yeah, you can go to all these different free little libraries and stuff gospel tracts in all the books, or read books of your own. Actually, I forgot what time is Purple Book. It's in the van. Yeah, I'll have to drop it off later, but I was going to put one in here as well. Totally forgot. Oh, and I forgot to mention that with these little libraries, not all the time do they show up on the website. Actually, there was a lot of them that were not listed, but I found out where they were just by happening to go past them, like when I'm working or whatever. So, just so you know. So right now, it's probably approaching 11 o'clock, and my daughter and I just went to the beach to check it out for a little bit. It's really awesome. There's actually quite a few people out there. But anyway, here's the What Time is Purple book that I was telling you about. And this is unrelated to this trip, but one of my No Gospel Tracks, No Problems videos that I did was the one on disc golfing. So if you lose your disc when you're disc golfing, this is what we wrote on there. If lost and not returned, at least check that out. And well, that's my phone number and name and the Fully Free Films website. So we kind of updated it just a little bit when I did that one video. And that's what we wrote on all of these when we went to skiing about a week ago. But anyway, so right now we're gonna drop off a bunch of these nuggets of truth that we have here at people's campsites. We're just gonna simply go for a walk. There's probably over 100 campsites, and we're just gonna do some of them. I was gonna wake up super early and do it, but right now I'm gonna do that. So this 180movie.com, I just checked it today. It's actually just a hair away from 6 million views. So I actually made that up probably a while ago. So yeah, I got my disc golf bag. I'm putting a bunch in there. Got some in here. So we're gonna head out, and whatever damage we can do. So yeah, I was actually out here, what was it, maybe 2 weeks ago, or around the 4th of July or so. And it's Monday, July 25th, I think. I put one of these things on someone's, like, it wasn't like a lantern, it was like something that they had like right by the road, some kind of thing, like a bucket thing that had a light in it. So I just kind of gently set it up on top, and they're like right there almost, but they didn't see me. And I think it was that campsite, or was it a different one? I'm not sure. But then like a week later, we were biking over here and we saw it in a different location. So they saw it, they took it, and just kind of set it somewhere else for somebody else. But I like to come here and leave it right by the fire pit in the empty ones. So I'll just kind of set it like right beside somewhere, and then when they pull in, they'll see the nugget, the rock. It's got a gospel sharing website, sometimes a Bible verse or a very short little message. And the rubber band thing, I'll have to tell you guys about maybe another time. But we do have a bunch right here. Yeah, we'll save that for later. So, all right, we're gonna do that. It's gonna be not really. There's no point to filming it, I think, just because of how dark it is. But this is exciting. I love this. I can't wait. And you just never know how God's going to bless it. So we'll just kind of toss it. You know, most people are kind of sleeping right now, probably. What time is it? It is, okay, 11:12. It's getting late. But that's all right. All right. See you guys soon. All right, guys. So there's one more thing that I want to do amongst all the other things that we have been doing on our one-day trip. So last night wasn't the best night in the world. Once we got back from doing the Nuggets of Truth, about an hour or so later, around 2 o'clock in the morning, it started to rain. And we borrowed a tent from somebody, and it did not have, it's called a fly. Like most, if not all modern tents, they have something called a fly that goes on the top. Otherwise, you have a screen opening on the top and water can get through. So that wasn't packed in there, the one that we borrowed from a friend of ours, in this 10-person tent, but we had my mom's fly, so we just used that, and we kind of made it work. And it wasn't the best thing in the world to begin with, but water still got through, and it was dripping. Thunderstorms, rain, but praise God, nobody woke up. None of the kids, that is. My wife and I were up pretty much all night. I had like 1 hour of sleep, just trying to take care of the water, so nobody would get wet and wake up. None of the water dripped on the kids. It was like right on the side of them. But anyway, so what's the last thing I'm going to do out here? Well, they have a bunch of sections, a beach that you can go to. Or, as you can see, I'm on this little thing right here. But what I like to do when I come out here is I like to write stuff on chalk. So if somebody wants to venture out here, and this, I don't know if this used to be finished and maybe it was steps at one point, but I'm going to write something in chalk where a lot of people will see it, like needgod.com, Hope for Your Soul is my usual favorite one to do, or something Fully Free Films, or unpopularmovie.com, or all the other .coms that there are out there. But the ones that I think might reach people the most would be Fully Free Films or the needgod.com, because needgod.com obviously tells you all that it's going to be about, and Fully Free Films might intrigue people because, hey, free films, right? So yeah, there's that. So anyway, we got, what do? We did gospel tracks. We have gospel tracks in bathrooms and such. I didn't film that part. We did the little library. We did Nuggets of Truth. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And now we're going to do chalk. But this, again, guys, is just while we are doing fun stuff. I mean, it's not, we didn't do this trip just to distinctly, only specifically do gospel tracks and things like that. But it's something as on the side. And what I like to tell people is that while you're out and about, it takes like 1 second to leave the gospel track somewhere. So do that. Hey, Chloe. Do that, and yeah, bless somebody. Be a blessing to somebody with the gospel. And this is what I ended up doing right here. So I'm going to do a couple more of those and a few other various spots as we are out and about. Okay, so you guys don't know this, but we are back, or I am back at Point Beach campsite here, and it's actually weeks later. Now, I didn't get enough film footage, so I didn't want to upload it just yet. I want to show you a couple more things, but just real quick, this is kind of the general map here of everything. So there's 126, it looks like. I am right here, Lake Michigan, and we were at 60 right here. But anyway, I take the mountain bike trail and I bike out here about 60 miles, like I probably mentioned before. Every now and then, and I drop off those nuggets of truth like I was talking about in the video just a little bit earlier. But maybe I can try to show you during the day when you can actually see something. So let's go try and do that. So I am back at this spot right here. If you remember, I wrote some stuff down on the wood with chalk. Not there anymore because, you know, during the course of like 3-4 weeks or whatever it's been, we've had a lot of rain. But I am here to do a photosphere, so I'm going to make a separate video on that too with this location and several others. But for this specific location, I think I will put the link down below. I believe you can capture the link and then you can go to it right away. So I'm going to get a photosphere of this area right now. Alright, I saw a couple campsites where there's not like somebody outside right now. But something I want to mention real quick is that I usually do this during the morning at the very early hours when everybody's sleeping still, or a vacant one like that. I'll seed a gospel tract over there or a nugget of truth. I also have these 10 commandment coins right here that I'll be tossing. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll hold the phone with my teeth with the pop socket. And those kind of roll a little bit too. So that was 4 of them. And let's get some nuggets of truth out. Got one right here. This is an old one that I made. Gotta get rid of it for once. But yeah, me and Chloe were here. We got rid of a lot of nuggets. We were out late at night too, so that's another option. I'm not going to bike out here at 11 o'clock at night though. I'll save that for the morning, like around, I don't know, 5:30 or so. I'll come out and I'll do a few. So you have options. I mean, if this is something that you are into, that you want to look into doing, maybe you have an option like that, or something like it, maybe not a campsite, but something similar to that. There that one goes. Oh, by the way, several days ago, we were at, it's called a balloon glow in Manitowoc, and they had these big hot air balloons. It's a pretty decent event. I mean, it's fun for the kids. There's like thousands of people there, but I had those 10 commandment coins and I left them on the ground for people to find and take. And there's actually a number of people that found one and took one. I do have film footage of that. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it though, because I don't know, sometimes when I film stuff, it's kind of like, meh, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to get anything out of it or not, but maybe I'll post it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I already posted it by the time I post this. I do not know. So I'm reaching my back pocket as I get some more 10 commandment coins. Oh, and these right here, why do I have rubber bands around my wrist that say needgod.com on them? Well, stick around and one of these days I'll tell you. I did talk about it on my other channel. Yes, I've got like lots of other YouTube channels, and there's another one that I did talk about it, but I intend to talk about it on this channel. Actually, I got the idea of using rubber bands and I came out here. But hey, let's seed one over here. How's about? We'll do the 10 Commandment coin, just because I have one in my hand already. So just like that. Sometimes I'll leave a rock by the fire pit. Sometimes other people leave rocks out here too, not like with gospel stuff on it. Just, you know, if you ever do rock painting, people like to leave those around. Another vacant one. It is on a Tuesday right now, so you can expect that there wouldn't be as many people here. But on the weekends, this thing is packed. I'm on vacation this week, so I've got lots of time to do stuff. Actually, I'm going to put this one over here, right by the pit. Someone will see that. Gotta grab some more. But with the rubber bands, I'm kind of testing it out. So the rubber band number 84 and 105, I think, are the ones I've been testing out. The one on my wrist, I believe, is number 84. Standard size rubber band is 64, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. To shoot a rubber band, I know I was going to talk about this another time, but just real quick, to shoot a rubber band, there's a way to do it that you probably don't even know that makes it go a lot further. So the idea originally came to me when I was out here delivering these nuggets. Sometimes my aim can be a little bit off and rocks tend to roll. So I thought, well, hey, why don't I try rubber bands? I think I thought of the idea like another time before, but you know, with the way that I know how to shoot a rubber band, you can have deadly accuracy, and as I'm biking, I can shoot like a tent or whatever. It'll thwack the tent and just lay right there, and someone will see it, especially when you have the larger size like that. I just thought it was a good idea. It's just another thing that you can do, and you can also use it for a lot of other scenarios, like you're at an apartment building and you can't get into the upper apartments because you can't get inside the apartment building, so maybe there's a balcony. Well, just shoot some on their balcony. Why not? You got to think of it in terms of, in a way, we're at war for people's souls. You know what I mean? So that's the way I kind of think of it. Or if you like there's a dog at a house and you're doing door to door and you can't get to the house, well, at least do that. Maybe there's a fence, or maybe you're just kind of shy and you're just starting out. Go all that like 10 o'clock at night when it's dark out. Go for a walk and just stay on the sidewalk. But you can shoot these at people's doors and they'll see them. So I just think it's a really awesome idea. It's something, but there's a few things to know about it with the marker. It does rub off if you have it stretched out, but not when it's not stretched. So there's little things like that. I'll talk about it another time, but I gotta find some more campsites to do. I'll do those. Maybe some more photospheres, but yeah, I think I'll just cut it here. Guys, whatever you can, find a way to get the gospel out to people. People desperately need it. Even if it's just smaller ways like this. I mean, I know it's not like one-on-one. I do that as well. I got a lot of ideas coming up in the future of some other ways. Not all necessarily one-on-one conversations and open ear type stuff, but oh man, I can't wait. So stick around, but in the meantime, I hope this encourages you to do something. I hope it gives you some ideas. All right, God bless, and talk to you soon.